everyone. I'm Bacha. My pronouns are she, her, and I'm a circle keeper. And today we're here to just introduce you guys to some resources that we have on our link tree. And you can find this link at linktr.ee/circlekeepers. So the first thing that we have on our link tree is just basically the ability to send a voice message to the circle keepers, ourselves, and Martine on how do you deal with conflict in your school. So you just click the link, you send a voice message, and you start recording. The max is 90 seconds, and we really just want to hear from you guys in your community on what you're doing in your schools and any suggestions that you might have for the circle keepers ourselves. So yeah, and the next thing that we want to share is the website that we have that one of our circle keepers built. So John Darren's going to share on that.
Yeah, so Circle Keeper website was made by Nico. He's an amazing Circle Keeper. The Circle Keeper website basically just talks about what we do as Circle Keepers, the things that we have done before. It talks about resources that you guys can look at, talking about readings, toolkits, and podcasts and videos. It talks about some education things in terms of restorative justice. And it also has a shop that we are selling merchandise and that you guys can check out. Yeah.
Okay, so the next thing that we want to share is the RJ one pages that we have, which Danny will speak on.
Okay, so hi, my name is Daniela, pronoun she, her. I'm a junior circle keeper. And we have a couple one pagers that just break down what restorative justice is. For example, this one defines the 3 pillars of restorative justice. It just breaks them down into engagement, accountability, and restoration. And it just gives a beginner's tutorial on how to use it, what it means, and there's just more about like what youth leadership looks like in schools, how to use restorative justice on a day-to-day basis and what it looks like. And the last one would be just restorative justice and specifically with circles, so how it works with relationships, affirmations, and just conflict resolution in general.
And now some circle protocols by Drew.
Okay, hello everyone. We're going to be checking out the power of circling up and from our circle protocols. And basically in this one, I'll read off the purpose. The purpose of this protocol is to introduce circling up in the community to discuss issues, to address harm, and to support all members of a community in making plans a more just, peaceful, and loving future. And basically in this one, there's like, I think 6 rounds of how to like circle up properly and find like peace within the circle, not necessarily looking at the harm specifically, but more so the fact of coming together and uniting as one. As you can see from the many rounds and questions that we have up. Yeah.
And now we want to introduce you to our YouTube, which Alyssa will be doing.
Our YouTube, we have videos of like short clips of our podcasts. We have role plays that we've done, just like all talking about restorative justice and like examples of fairnesses that we've recorded to help you get a better, like a more visual understanding of what we do at RJ.
And Daniela, again, will be introducing the Little Book of RJ.
So the Little Book of RJ is just It's a book about what restorative justice is, where it came from, how it works differently, and the way different people use it by Howard Zehr. Um, and it just goes deeper into detail about the pillars of restorative justice, what it's not, how it's concerned in other people's, and what needs and roles are there in it. Just the lens of restorative justice through different people's eyes. It's an overall definition and guide for those who are interested in learning it and using it within their lives. And it's just, and it's basically a whole tutorial. It'll keep it clear and understanding for those who would like to implement it wherever they go and however they want to use it.
And finally, our Instagram by Drew.
Okay. So while Martine logs in, this is the Instagram that me and another circle keeper, Amber, made over the course of last summer and continuing on to our junior year of high school. And basically some of the stuff it shows who is a circle keeper member, it shows some highlights of what we've done. It showed us in South by Southwest when we presented in Texas. It shows little presentations we did like at Columbia University and some more for schools that wanted to learn about restorative justice on our end and how we just show it off in our own school. Yeah. See if it works. It's not working. Okay, but yeah, that was our Instagram, and it'll probably work when this video is published. But yes, that's pretty much what's on it. Thank you.
And I think we're going to do one more, which is the Circle Keepers Spotify, which John Aaron is going to talk about. John Aaron, we can't hear you, but you can unmute and we can hear you.
Sorry about that, guys. What we have here is the Circle Keepers Spotify. We have the Circle Keepers party playlist that we usually play when we have an event or a party. Just basically just a playlist that we play when people come over and they want to basically have fun. On the Spotify, we also have podcasts that we have produced. I have hosted a podcast. Danielle has also hosted a podcast that we talk about a multitude of things, from a guy's perspective to a girl's perspective on life, just in general. We have also had times where we have talked about how it is doing restorative justice in the school and how it also affects our lives. So yes.
So finally, this is just our link tree with all the resources that we want to share with everyone who is searching for them. And you can also find a bunch of other things on our link tree besides the ones that we shared today. Again, the link would literally just be linktr.ee/circlekeepers.